Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the April 14th Daily Inspirational Facebook post, the short version. It's only a couple paragraphs long. Then I'll center myself and then I'll make some comments on the post. And I trust it will assist both of us on our journeys. Okay, here we go. Consciously freeing ourselves from the past. Today, let us not extend the past into the present and thus create a future like our past. Let us no longer allow the ego's dark and negative thoughts to be given free rein to spoil our day, nor through our focus on them, give them the fuel and power to take hostage our nights. Those dark and negative thoughts are now in the past where they belong, and the past in reality is gone. It is no more. It is only when we drag our past into the present that we give it permission to rule over us. When this occurs, it is not us who are living our lives. It is our past programmed self that is living it for us. Today, when the past tries to knock on your door, on our door, asking us to judge and condemn ourselves or a brother and sister, let us overlook the ego's request and allow God's unconditional love to answer. Paragraph 2. Today, let us practice becoming consciously aware of when we experience the eternal gifts that is the present moment, or when we're stuck dragging the past into the present. When we're in the present moment, we find ourselves aligned with and experiencing love's expressions, such as those of peace, joy, compassion, forgiveness, hope, and healing. When we're dragging our past programming into the present moment, we feel judgmental, frustrated, angry, stressed out, worried, resentful, jealous, hateful, and revengeful. The idea is not to punish ourselves when we find that we're not in alignment with the present moment. The idea is to catch yourself quicker and quicker when we're out of alignment, forgive ourselves and others for this, and correct our path to align with the now. The idea today is pretty simple. It's simply to keep practicing returning to the present moment. And by doing so, we let go of the past. The past is over here. Okay, so what are the symbols? There's a past, there's a present, and there's a future. Let's see, what are the symbols of each one? Some symbols of the past are when you're believing in such things as judgment, resentment, anger, and thoughts of revenge. Whenever you're in those states of mind, let those states of mind be a symbol to you that you're actually in the past instead of the now. The now is where the love and peace and joy of God forever resides. This is our true home, the now. The past and the future are simply used by the ego to keep us fueling its mindset. Its mindset is mainly fueled through judgment. And so whenever you're in the judgmental state, you're fueling the ego. So you can do it through the symbols of the past, such as those of judgment, anger, resentment, and revenge, or you can fuel the ego through the thoughts of the future, such as worry, anxiousness, stress, hopelessness. These are all symbols of the past. And remember, only the love of God is real. And therefore the past and the future are not real. They're fairy tales that were read to us by the ego over and over again that we now believe is true, but they're not true. They're not us. They're not our true home. We belong here in the present moment. Align with love, with God, with Source, and all of love's reflections, which are symbols such as peace, compassion, forgiveness, hope, understanding. These are all symbols, expressions of love, and then symbols also of the present moment, that we reside within the present moment. And so let us do that. Let us simply catch ourselves in as many moments as we can and decide, okay, where am I right now? Where's my state of mind? Is my state of mind in the past? Is it in the now with God? Or is it in the future? If you're in the past or in the future, you're simply allowing your past programming to think for you. Therefore, you're allowing the ego's programs to rule over your mind and thinking. And if the ego's programmings of the past and the future are ruling over your mind, then they're ruling over your life, then you're not living your life, then you're not going to feel fulfilled because you're not even living your life. You're only going to really feel fulfilled when you're in the present moment, when you're being love's expressions, and when you're offering this love and all its symbols to your brothers and sisters and to the world. And so let us do that today. Let us simply catch ourselves as many times as we can, seeing where are we? Am I in the past? Am I being judgmental, angry, resentful? Is my state of mind in the future? Am I anxious, worried, stressed out, feeling hopeless? Or am I in the now, feeling love, compassion, forgiveness, kindness, generosity, charity? And then when we're in the past or future, let us not judge ourselves as bad or not spiritual enough or not wise enough for being here. Instead, let us simply practice catching ourselves quicker and quicker when we are in the past or in the future. When we are allowing the ego's mindset to think for us and therefore to live our lives for us. And then the more quickly we catch ourselves, the more chances we get to practice catching ourselves when we're out of alignment with who we truly are, the quicker we start coming back to who we truly are in any moment. So the less time you will spend in judgment and anger and resentment, the less time you will spend in anxiousness and worry and stress and hopelessness. Because the more times you get to practice coming back, the more real you figure out that, yes, this is my true home. This is where I really belong. This is how the child of God deserves to experience this life through love and its expressions. And so there's no more need to put ourselves down for being in the past or the future. Just catch yourself. Just gently catch yourself. Oh, wait a second, I'm judging or I'm being anxious. That's not where I belong. I belong aligned with God. Because God created me to create as Him through love. So in every moment, I'm here to be love's representative in whatever form the moment is asking for it. So if the moment seems to be sinking in judgment, then I'm here to offer forgiveness and bring myself back. If the moment seems to be filled with anxiousness and stress, I'm here to be a symbol of peace and a greater trust in God. And so I bring us back to the present moment. The more I do so, the more natural this state of mind becomes, the more worthy I realize that I am of the present moment, and then the more and brighter my light will shine. And my light shining to others will help those who are still stuck in the past or in the future start coming back, because they will realize that whatever this individual is doing here, I like it. It feels right, feels natural, feels more natural than the past mindset or the future. And so they will start coming back. And so just be your own light. Be the symbol of the present moment, your true home, your source. The love that created you to share and shine your love to all others. And so that's how we release the past today. We just keep on practicing, returning to the present moment where the love and joy and peace of God resides, our true home. And so let us do that, and let us also be grateful to our brothers and sisters, those who are stuck in the past or in the future, because they're simply helping us practice coming back to who we really are. And so when we realize that, gratitude becomes our only response to those stuck in the past or worrying about the future. Okay, thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. If you'd be so kind as to like, comment, or share this video, it would help with the listing process. And it might help somebody find this video who can use the information someday. If you'd like to leave me a question or a comment, I would be delighted to try and offer a response. And if you can please subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would love to have you in that community. Again, thank you very much for your time. I love you very much. And God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.